Hello everyone, my name is Aarti and you're watching HW News. Seems like another state after Maharashtra is going to witness a collapse of the government, but unlike Maharashtra, this may come across as a big blow for the Bharatiya Janata Party. According to reports, Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar is all set to do a Khela in Bihar with the BJP. The Bharatiya Janata Party is in alliance with the Nitish Kumar's JDU in the state of Bihar, and it is also a partner in the government. Nitish Kumar's JDU also has a representation in the Union Cabinet Ministry. Apart from that, according to sources, all is not well between Nitish Kumar and the BJP, and Nitish Kumar is planning to break alliance with the BJP in the state and form an alternative government with the RCP Janata Dal of Lalu Prasad Yadav. While the murmurs of the same were being heard in the political circles of Bihar for quite some time, the fresh speculation about Nitish Kumar breaking alliance with BJP are rife because Nitish Kumar yesterday snubbed the BJP after skipping the Niti Aayog meeting chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, in which CMs of all the states were also invited. Now, interestingly enough, Nitish Kumar has also called a meeting of JDU MPs and MLAs on Tuesday, and surprisingly, on the same day, all the other opposition parties, including RJD, Congress Party, also former Chief Minister of the state Jitan Kumar Manjhi's Hindustani Awam Morcha, they have all called the meetings of the leaders on the same day. So what exactly is happening in Bihar? Is Nitish Kumar planning a Khela on BJP in the state of Bihar? Will he break alliance with the BJP and form government with RJD? Let us discuss in this video today. But before that, if you're watching this video on YouTube, please make sure you subscribe to our channel, you like this video and you comment below it. And if you're watching this video on Facebook, then please do like our page and share this video to as many people as possible. Now on Saturday, RCP Singh, the former national president of JDU, quit the party. He resigned from the party after the party sent notice to him on the corruption allegations against him. Quitting the party, RCP Singh said that there is nothing left in JDU anymore, and he also said that JDU is a sinking ship. Now, RCP Singh was a former Union Cabinet Minister also from JDU, and it was in fact from the BJP support that he was made the Union Cabinet Minister from JDU. RCP Singh is also considered to be on a very good terms with BJP leaders in the state, and he enjoys the confidence of BJP leadership, it is also being said in the political circles. Now on Sunday, at the Niti Aayog meeting chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Nitish Kumar, as I said, skipped the meeting, and this was not first of incident. Even before this, at least 4 times this has happened. And after that, series of incidents that have been happening in Bihar, and if we look at these series of incidents all together, then this has definitely raised a speculation that all is not well with Bihar BJP and between Nitish Kumar, and they may be headed for a split, and Nitish Kumar will form a government, is likely to form a government with RJD, and he is in connect with Tejashwi Yadav as well. These are the speculations doing round in Bihar's political circle, and there is also another speculation that says that this political earthquake, this political movement in the state may happen before August 11. Let us first look at signs of growing rift between the BJP and Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar. As I said, since July 17, at least for 4 times, Nitish Kumar has snubbed the BJP. It started on July 17th when he skipped the meeting of all the chief ministers that was called by Union Home Minister Amit Shah. He skipped the meeting in Delhi that was called by Amit Shah. After that, on July 22nd, he was invited for the banquet that was hosted by Prime Minister Narendra Modi for outgoing President Ramnath Kovind. Even then, Nitish Kumar stayed away from this meeting, this banquet that was hosted by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. 3 days after that, on July 25th, there was a swearing-in ceremony of NDA candidate Draupadi Murmu as the President of India. Nitish Kumar was also invited for that. However, Nitish Kumar once again stayed away from this ceremony, even after NDA candidate Draupadi Murmu was backed by his own party JDU in the presidential election. And latest development is that on 7th of August, that is yesterday, when Nitish Kumar was called for a meeting that was chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Niti Aayog meeting that was chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, he once again gave a snub to the BJP. Now, sources close to him say that it is because he is recovering from the bout of COVID, and that is why he has stayed away from these meetings that were called by the BJP and the central leadership of the BJP and the central government. However, there is no official word on why he remained absent to all those meetings from his government yet. Let us now talk about how RCP Singh's elevation has added fuel to fire between the alliance of Nitish Kumar's JDU and BJP. Former Union Minister and former National President of JDU, RCP Singh, resigned from the party on Saturday, and after resigning from the party, he said that there is nothing left in the JDU and JDU is now a sinking ship. He resigned from the party after he was sent a notice by the JDU central leadership seeking explanation about the corruption allegations against him. In the political corridors of Bihar, it is well known that RCP Singh is on a good terms with BJP leaders, BJP central leaders, but in the last few months, his relations with Nitish Kumar, JDU president, have soured. It happened last year, it started last year when the Union Cabinet was expanded and RCP Singh was made a Union Cabinet Minister, but that happened without the consent from Nitish Kumar. In a tit-for-tat situation, then Nitish Kumar did not nominate RCP Singh for the second term in Rajya Sabha. This effectively ended his ministerial stint and he had to resign from the Union Cabinet Ministry. And after that, both Nitish Kumar and RCP Singh, their relations estranged further, their relations soured further. And meanwhile, JDU National President Rajiv Ranjan Singh has accused the BJP of trying to engineer a split in the Janata Dal United, that is JDU, and said that BJP is trying to do something similar to what it did to Lok Janashakti Party led by Chirag Paswan. He said that the party that was cleaved into two factions led by Chirag Paswan as well as his uncle Union Minister Pashupati Paras, and BJP is trying to engineer similar split in JDU with the help of RCP Singh. This is what JDU National President Rajiv Ranjan Singh is accusing BJP of. He also said that some people wanted to use Chirag Paswan model of 2020 once again in Bihar, but Nitish Kumar caught this conspiracy. RCP Singh's body is in JDU, but his mind is elsewhere. This is what Rajiv Ranjan said. Let us now look at some of the other reasons why Nitish Kumar wants to break alliance with BJP. First and foremost is Nitish Kumar is not happy with the Speaker of the Assembly, Vijay Kumar Sinha, who happens to be from the BJP. Vijay Kumar Sinha in the past also, even inside the assembly, has criticized the government on several occasions, and Kumar has also lost his temper at Vijay Kumar Sinha on multiple occasions. He has accused Vijay Kumar Sinha of openly violating the constitution by raising questions on government that is led by him. Apart from that, there is another reason that Kumar is upset after JDU was given only one cabinet post in the Union Cabinet after it was expanded last year. He wanted more representation for the JDU in the expanded Union Cabinet Ministry. However, in a tit-for-tat situation, Nitish Kumar also did something similar. He expanded Bihar Cabinet, but he included 8 of JDU ministers in it, but only left one place vacant for the BJP. There is third reason for this is JDU chief is against holding simultaneous election for the national election, that is Lok Sabha election and as well as the assembly election. BJP for quite some time has been talking about one nation, one election. It has been talking about clubbing all the assembly elections together with the Lok Sabha election, general election. But like all the opposition parties, Nitish Kumar's JDU is also against this idea, and this is one point where it also finds a common ground with all the opposition parties. Now, last reason why BJP and JDU might be headed for a breakup is this. Kumar wants a larger say for selecting BJP ministers in his own Bihar cabinet. However, sources said that this may undermine Union Home Minister Amit Shah's perceived grip on Bihar through the selection of ministers who are seen as close to him. One example was Sushil Kumar Modi was earlier the Deputy Chief Minister in the state of Bihar, but later on he was moved from that post and he was taken out of Bihar. He is now Rajya Sabha MP from BJP. Well, there are also speculations, there are also reports that Nitish Kumar may have dialed Congress President Sonia Gandhi for a possible alliance with them. In Mahagathbandhan, before the Nitish Kumar's JDU and BJP alliance, there was a Mahagathbandhan government in the state of Bihar, which included not only JDU and RJD but also the Congress party, and that is why the speculations are once again doing rounds. There are reports that Nitish Kumar may have dialed Congress President Sonia Gandhi, but Congress on its part has refuted all these speculations. On the other hand, as I said, there are meetings called by all the political parties, especially the opposition party and the JDU in the state. On Tuesday, that is August 9th, the JDU has called for a meeting of all its MPs and MLAs in the state in Patna. So the meeting will begin in Patna. Apart from that, the Congress and the RJD has also called for meeting in Patna of all its MPs and MLAs and all its leaders. Hindustani Awam Morcha, another party of former Chief Minister of the state Jitan Ram Manjhi, they have also called for a similar meeting on August 9. So something is brewing in Bihar and we have to wait for what exactly it is. Meanwhile, there are also reports that RJD has softened its stand on Nitish Kumar and it has also asked all its spokesperson to not be much critical of the Nitish Kumar government in the state. It is also believed that Nitish Kumar is talking to Tejashwi Yadav, leader of the opposition, and they may try to form government in the state before August 11. So this is something that is brewing in Bihar. One doesn't know what exactly is going to happen until and unless one of the parties come out and say that we are breaking the alliance partnership or we are not breaking the alliance partnership. Then only we will get to know what exactly is happening between Nitish Kumar's JDU and the Bharatiya Janata Party. But Bihar's political circle is full of speculation that both the parties are headed for a split and Nitish Kumar's JDU may form the government in the state with the help of RJD and the Congress party and Hindustani Awam Morcha in case it is needed. And this may all happen before August 11 as none of the party MLAs want midterm election in the state. Do let us know what you think about this in the comment box below. For more news and updates, you can log on to www.hwnews.in. Also, before I end this video, if you like the videos that we bring to you, if you like the news that we bring to you, then please do consider supporting us. Go to our website www.hwnews.in/subscribe us. We have listed certain subscription options for our viewers and our readers. You can choose the plan that suits your budget and pay us, because when you pay, you help independent media like us not only to survive but also thrive. Thank you so much.